Alright, you guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, as we are getting into the game here, let me kind of preface this video with a few things. It is 8 p.m. on a Friday night, and I am dead tired because I'm what? Just not about that life all the time. Sometimes I am, though, don't get it twisted. Let's go ahead and resume from an autosave. Oh my god, I didn't manually save for so long. But in addition to being tired, I'm also slightly high from earlier today, which just is never conducive to like me playing in a competent manner or even carrying a video in a competent manner. So if you could carry this one, I'm always carrying. If you could carry the night for me, thanks. So just a forewarning, if I just become dead or like stupid as absolute shite, like you carry the night for me if you would. And then in addition, so what's either going to compound that issue or resolve it? We do have some Coke and whiskey, Jack and Coke if you would. And then we do have just Jack in a Kirby shot glass because I saw this in my cabinet and I was like, I do need to use that. So I don't know when we'll hit this. I don't feel ready to hit it just yet, but at some point we will. And that'll probably make things worse because alcohol is what? Pop quiz, a depressant. So it'll bring me further down in regards to energy, but also the looseness that comes with it, I might convert that into some weird extroverted energy. But for now we're going to talk to Loveless.
Hey.
Couldn't help but notice Milo's steaming shite of a runner. Shite's the word of the night. Shite of a runner is back in town. Should I take that as a sign you won? Yeah, you can. I love his blazer that looks like a couch. Ha, serves the bloody fool right. What I'd give to deck him one myself. Do it! But he's holed up in his runner now. Get in there. Must be licking his wounds. The pompous prat can cower in there like a child for the rest of his days for all I care. I really am glad though. Glad that painted mongrel didn't end up coming out on top and that you're still standing. If I'm honest, I didn't give two shites about the government and my followers were in the same boat. We knew no matter who became king, it wouldn't change our tribe or how folks look at us. We didn't expect anything to change. And that's how an idiot like me rose to glory. Ooh! Be nice to yourself. You were just having fun. Thinking back on it, it never should have happened, which is why I'm sure glad I met you. We were just wastrels, clinging on to the lowest hanging fruit. You opened our eyes, though, so I want you to have this.
Mission accomplished.
What did he give me? He gave me a sumptuous magla feast. I'm sure that is MP recovery. And as such, I will covet it. I'm feeling good about all this now, so I was thinking I'd hit the pub, but you know what? I'm gonna cut back, I think. That's wise, but I guess this means the case is closed, huh? Even Loveless came around. As for Milo, well, hopefully he'll relax for a while. You may not have meant it, but I think she really struck a chord. She called him ugly. He needed to hear it. I'm so sorry. Now, we do have 3 days here. We're going to go to the Spire of Insolence, whatever it's called. It's not a spire, but you know what I'm talking about. We're going to fight Rudolph, and we're going to spend another loose day. Now, another thing, due to our current state of mind, should we finish these 3 days and begin to trek into major story territory, and it becomes a lot or overwhelming, we may go to bed and come back to this tomorrow. I mean, we'll see how the night plays out. But for now, y'all want to do Insolence first? Or fight Rodolph? Let's do Insolence first. That's a little something to do. Oh, store's got sales. I can't fathom a store right now. That just is overwhelming to me. How do I get to my gauntlet runner? I'm telling y'all, have patience with me today. Okay? Okay. Oh, that's not as cold as it could be. I should have put ice in that. My whiskey wasn't chilled. My Coca-Cola was. It's been in the fridge forever because I don't drink soda. I made that strong.
Looks like everyone's here.
And that's all I have to chase that shot with. So I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Now, we'll take the shot when we get to the place of insolence.
Now then.
Now, what is it called? Snowing. Y'all wanna go check the weather? I think we should go check the weather. How y'all doing? I don't know what day it is for you. Let me... No. I've started writing on my calendar. I keep a physical calendar in my bedroom, IRL. And I've started writing on it, like what video is going up on what day. Why did I go back to the strategy room? I can't talk and do things, is, I guess, the mental place I'm at currently. Can we please? Where does a man get out of the ship? Okay. Now, where's a sooth? Oh, a new quest. We'll go grab that. But we are looking for a soothsayer of the weathers. I should have gotten water. I think I should have water with my alcohol. Alk of Hall. You know what I'm talking about. Where'd that quest go?
Leave it out.
So many people have so much to say. I'm gonna try to not talk to them because I don't feel like reading and stuff. Oh, Yufa. Yufa has a quest for me, does she?
What should we do?
The day of our big battle's coming soon, and I don't want to have any regrets about it. Slater, I know this isn't the best time, but could I speak with you about something? It's Ovi and the others. Since the incident before, the Sanctus parishioners glare at me if I so much as walk near the church. I've tried explaining myself, but they won't hear it. If I try going through the front, then I'll run into them. What do I do? I'm not ready to hang out. But also the weather's bad today, so maybe... Can we sneak in? I need further eloquence. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Instead of finding... Oh my god, look who it is! Instead of finding a soothsayer of weather, I'm just gonna go fight Rudolph. And then maybe tomorrow the weather will be better. And if not, then we'll do something. And if it's not good the day after that, too bad, we have to go. Where am I going? Rudolph.
Where to?
Oh man, it's gonna be rough today.
Let's go.
I started playing Citizen Sleeper, if you know the game. I started playing it, I don't want to show you, I don't want to go get it. On my Switch Lite, because at work, on my breaks, I'm like, what is a young man supposed to do on his break? Everybody else sits on their phone, I don't like being on my phone. Yo, yesterday my screen time, I checked it at like 7 p.m. because I was talking to Harry, and I was like, I just haven't been on my phone. And I read in my screen time, it was like 42 minutes at the end of the day, so like, I'm taking pride in that. Just personally, I don't care what other people are doing, I like not being on the phone for me personally. So I do the Switch Lite at work on my little break. I got this flip cover for it, which is beautiful, so now I can just stick it in my cinema roll. You know what, fine, I'll show you. You're all begging to see. And actually, I just have to do what I want tonight, because if I get too caught up in the mind of thinking about what makes for a good or a bad video, I'm just going to be high strung and stressed in my mind. So, we're having fun tonight. One moment. We've got this. This is my little pouch that I carry with me, like to and from work and other places where I have a bunch of things. Usually if I'm just going to like a mall or a store, like if I'm just going out real quick, I'll just stick a wallet in my pocket and like maybe a vape, maybe a Tamagotchi, and then be on my way. But this is my little carrying thing. Let's go through it. So start with the Switch Lite because that's where we started. It fits so nicely in here, but because there's other things in here, I got this little flip cover just so, you know, avoid scratching the young man up. So I play Citizen Sleeper in 15-minute bursts on this thing. I'm still quite early in on the game, but so far it has really lent itself by chance. I did not know this going into it, to 15-minute bursts. Usually I can get a day done in 15 minutes. Go back to work, sanding things with my hands. I'm gonna toss that over there for now. Further in here, we have a Crown Royal bag with my wallet, some gum. I'm chewing gum 24/7, okay? Other than when I record these videos because I have manners. Some Trader Joe's green tea infused mints, and also you'll notice that there's some painkillers mixed in there because sometimes you need painkillers. We've got extra earbuds. I never used these, but they are just in case my headphones die. But now I use, which is actually in here, now I use this every day for music during work, 8 hours a day. My Zune that I've had fucking forever, and I love it so much. So I don't use wireless earbuds, so I don't use wireless headphones, I use these, but I use them wired, so they don't need batteries, so there's no chance of them dying. So I actually don't need backup earbuds, but you never know. And then in addition, we have my Zune. It's my everything. you'll notice a Metaphor ReFantazio wallpaper and also some black lines on the screen because it is old. We've got... I'm so sorry y'all are not getting gameplay today. A lip balm that looks like this. He's been through it. He's seen some shit. He used to look like this. But he's lived a life and he's happy to have done so. And then that's all that's in that pouch, which let me put that back in that pouch. How y'all doing? We shooting the shit today. And then we got a vape. Because unfortunately at my age of 30, I occasionally hit a weed vape. Another pouch. And my cell phone, which is at what? 79% despite it being 8:01 p.m. Because I what? Don't be on that phone. And we're just gonna toss this all to the side for now. Okay, I'll play the game now. Why did I even bring that up? Citizen Sleeper, but like it was so irrelevant. Now what are we doing? I done got distracted. We're gonna go fight Rudolph. Because I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. So I'm just gonna wait it out.
This is...
Go fight this man.
This place. It's your call.
Let's be off.
I wish I had like a water or a fucking bevo that wasn't nasty, just to kind of go to complement the two nasty drinks in front of me. I hear a voice. I do kind of owe him. Fuck yeah. I really would like to, by the end of the game, get my friendship with Basilio complete. Seems we're on a tight schedule for that because we just got him. Where's he at, this young man?
All right.
Basilio.
Let's go.
Why do I keep hitting strategy room?
All right then.
My mind will click into the game here soon, I promise.
Go.
Oh, he's in fucking... what do we call it? It's not gay baby jail. What do we call this jail previously that he lives in? I don't remember.
Yo.
Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Gotta make sure we're in top shape to face him. Ah, yeah, you feeling hungry? Wanted to thank you for coming along on my errand last time, yeah, so I figured I could cook you something. That's love. That's a show of love. I am to the H-O. Fantastic. Well, table for one right this way. Oh, you're gonna serve me up too? Put on a little suit. I hate... People act... Oh my god, can we talk? No, we've actually talked too much today. So I'll just reduce it down to one sentence. People act like a man in a suit is like this like #1 primo thing. Or like at least the prime way to see a man. I'm like, that's the worst way. If I see a man in a suit, I'm like, you have no place in my life. It's like not how they look their best, it's how they look their worst. Good in it. That's my try at tree nut egg drop soup and honey glazed poison cocosados chicken. The food looks really great, actually. What's the matter? Well, strapped tight. Oh, the poison. Nah, no worries, mate. Salt cured, yeah? I got all the actual toxins out. Isn't dangerous or anything. It's got a salty sweet glaze and leaves the tongue tingling for more.
Yeah?
See? Good, eh? More, please.
Yeah.
My greedy ass. Big and greedy. You're only one bite in and you want more. Guess you really are keen on it. Truth is, wasn't long ago that I couldn't cook a thing. After the igniter experiments, my sense of taste got load sharper. Couldn't eat much unless it tasted really nice, so I sort of picked up cooking to fend for myself.
Right.
All right. Got an after-dinner treat here, too. I'm being treated up in the Gauntlet Runner. Eating like a prince.
Yeah.
So here we got baked fruit treats, right, along with some Alinto tea. What's Alinto? I've heard of that before. The tea's bitter stuff, so I preserved the leaves and sugar. The gentle scent calms the heart.
I mean...
Alinto's one of them what you call sedative herbs. I drink it myself on nights when the pain gets loud. Does it hurt that badly?
Really? Just a sec.
Sometimes, yeah, like something inside me's clawing to get out.
Oh, right.
Reminds me I never did get to telling you about these old wounds. Me and Del, we both grew up in the slums. Well, I call them slums. Or just a trash dump. No parents or anything, so every day was pretty miserable. I went to enlist, hoping we could afford to eat that way. They told me I was too young, but I got invited. We need to check his age. I got invited to be part of some igniter development facility. Oh, not the sad music. Told me I'd be helping them test igniters before the soldiers got them, but they left out the part about testing them on us. If we lived or died didn't matter. Vinka was there too, that big, burly, paraplus man. You know, my mate who split his herbs with us. I can't read today. Let me breathe. I think I'm just stressing myself out in my head is the issue. This'll fix it. At the facility, you got room, board, and a bit of coin. Slave wages, but if the igniters went unstable on you or you stopped being useful, that's it, you're done. No matter what they threw at us or how bad we hurt, we took it all. We had to. You were right to run away from that.
Yeah.
In hindsight, sure, took us ages to commit to breaking out, though. Dawn to dusk, all we had was pain. Death was always one faulty igniter away. Looking back, I'd never have gotten through it without our Del. The experiments got worse, and I started losing friends to him. One by one, ended up at death's door myself, and that's when Del had enough and broke us out. Del was in rough shape himself, but he carried me. He's a little guy, you're a big boy. Ran with me all the way to the church. That's where we met Lady Rella. She told me, what's it like now? It's not all there is. If you keep living, the world will surely change. Feels like I finally got what she meant. I got to treat you to a nice meal. I even got to meet Vinka again. Wouldn't have had those chances if I'd if I'd given up. And now giving up's the last thing on my mind. Hell, I've got some actual hope. You might just be able to build the world Del and I dreamt of. What is that, level 3? Hit me with that 3.
Me and Del.
Level a trois. Yo. This morning on the way to work, usually Garrison plays his Zune in the cars. Like, you can play yours, I just have to play one song. And I played a Missy Elliott's, ooh, I can't talk, Gossip Folk. Because he needed to hear it. Did he enjoy it? No. But he didn't hate it, so it is what it is. It's just an important piece of culture. And that lit something in me. And all I listened to over my 8-hour day at work, headphones on the entire time, Missy Elliott. All those albums in that one mixtape, the Respect My Hustle or whatever it's called. And I forgot, she, like Shy Girl, doesn't miss. Missy Elliott is something special. That's why Del stopped growing, you know? Side effects of the experiments and all. By the look of him, Vinka got the opposite. He was artificially tiny. Might be a little gray, but he's not actually aged all that much, you know? In any case, seems like he's doing well. I can be glad for that, at least. Let's visit him again, because
Sure.
I worry about him and those pains he was having.
Yeah.
Yeah, bound to have fixed his sleeping posture by then, at least, though. Dawn. Wait, you don't mean he was lying about his sleeping wrong? He was, wasn't he? You can't even sleep wrong on your chest anyway, right? Damn it, can't believe he slipped it past me and I bought it without a second look. I've got to ask Vinka what the hell's going on.
Sorry.
But we probably won't be able to make it today because we're in the Gauntlet Runner. Take me to Brylehaven when you can. You gotta.
With the protection of the royal magic gone,
Here we go.
tournament for the
I'm gonna hit this shot right before Rudolph. It's gonna ruin my day.
Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. The
Is this not the
party stands in
goofiest
way
glass?
of Rudolph's gauntlet runner.
Oh,
as
this is
he
gonna be
continues
nasty.
To hunt monsters as a display of his power.
Not too bad. Not too great. Okay.
Oh, hell, Rudolph.
Rudolph's here with a steel line and it's ready to pounce.
Stations, what?
Oi, oi, hurry up. He's already. Oh, this is lingering in my mouth.
Let's do it.
Wasn't too bad at first, and it came back to kick me in the teeth. Look at him.
Oh,
I can't say I expected you would be the one to come.
You know what? If he didn't have those
You're
bitchy
but a wretched little elder, impersonator of those who would rule you.
Are you done? If he didn't have those bitchy eyebrows, he's actually kind of handsome and like wispy. Like he looks like a melancholic man, other than those bitchy eyebrows, which make him look like a. What's the fucking fake guy's name? What's the Mark Twain of Britain? You know what I'm talking about? What do they call him? Wherefore art thou Romeo? Who wrote that? What is that? That's Shakespeare. He looks like a Shakespearean faggot. Please don't delete my video, YouTube, for saying faggot.
And do my eyes deceive me? A parapus and a Uchief stand among your retinue? With a disgraced Rusant knight to boot. The ignominy of it all.
Ignominy is a good word. I like
Harmony
that.
among the tribes is a delusion. A petty, ignorant rejection of reality. When I am king, I shall rebuild this nation that knew only weakness by Luis's hand.
Him being like, I will rule with racism is actually like
And
a
then,
bold take.
finally, I will establish a unified nation under the Rusant. All tribes will live in rightful segregation.
That's crazy.
That's the worst way to think. We won't find any compromise with him. And we won't lose.
I will show you the strength and bearing of a true Rusant. Now, come at me.
What do you think he's weak to?
Now's the time.
Oh, he's got two little friends. That's a nightmare. For some reason, I'm thinking he's going to be weak to some sort of physical type move.
Let that happen.
Despite that, I'm going to go heavy, physical, electric to all. Also, I forgot elements can be physical. Oh, wow.
This is the power
opening,
said to
Captain.
belong to a priestess.
He was weak to electricity.
Summoner.
I forget that there can be physical elemental attacks, but that's very possible. Does this fit everybody? And lowers their attack. But skip that.
Yupa hit their weakness.
Hit another weakness. Okay. Develop like cyclone. My friend Harry lives in Brisbane and they're going through a little cyclone thingy right now, he told me. And he's like, what do I do to like tune into the cyclone and like enjoy it and like create art? Because everybody else is like worried and he's like, I'm gonna like thrive. And I just love that man so much. I called him the other day because I've been meaning to respond to his texts for 3 months. Again, no phone time means like no responding to text time. So I called him finally and we had a little chat and he's perfect as ever.
Souls, do your thing.
And he's gearing up for that cyclone. Okay, he resisted that.
For your own good.
Heavy electric tool.
Lightning.
I pray you're ready.
What do we got for synthesis skills? Just a quick look-see doodle.
Together.
Extreme wind to all. You know what? Fucking go for it. Go crazy, bitch.
Come forth now.
We don't need the animation.
Look grim.
The attack is down on these fools. Very low. Let's get rid of this man if possible.
The power of wind. Let's go.
Nope.
This calls for an igniter.
Oh, not mage critical. Not slam strike. Not round slash.
Damn it.
A round of slashes for the boys.
better be ready.
He resists physical as well. Physical might not be the way to go.
That's your opening, Captain.
Summoner.
We're doing alright. Let's find the weakness for this other man. Do you have fire to all, perchance? No. Maybe he's weak to fire.
The enemy still stands.
Nope.
I call upon royal power within.
How are we feeling about ice?
Be frozen.
Hit your weakness.
That's gonna be it.
I go. Don't whisper that,
eh? Vitus power. Lightning!
Damn you.
They take my fullest power.
She has no ice. That's interesting.
Impossible. What is that power? Even so, I cannot lose. I refuse to.
What do y'all know about the Midwest other than it's apparently the trendiest thing right now is to like Midwest this, Midwest that? Cool. But also like what? But where are they going with that? What do y'all know about the Midwest? What do y'all know about Gumby's Pizza? I don't know if it's a one chain. I don't know if it's a one location or 100 location thing. All I know is we got it here. Garrison orders it, and he got me a pizza today, and it was Big Numby. Oh, two of us were weak to that. That was beautiful.
Warrior! I'll blow you away!
Poof and a poof and a blow you away.
For the glory of the Rousseaux!
Roar!
Their weakness!
I shall cut down
That's your
all
opening,
in my
Captain.
way!
The situation is changing. Is there a summoner?
I'll not lose for
Are
the
you
likes of
prepared?
you.
What a mess. Here!
Hit their weak point. Keep
I
it
shall
up.
cut down all in my way!
Ah!
Not good! Bloody hell!
Having two people on the team share a weakness is less than ideal.
Obstacles! You're all just obstacles!
Let's go. Lightning!
Hit their weakness. That's your opening,
Damn
Captain.
you!
We have provisions.
You
Now,
hit their
what's the
weakness.
play? Let's try this.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Damn you!
Right in their weak spot.
I will
Beat
Vitus
'em down,
power.
Basilio.
Roar!
I can do this.
Damn you!
Heavy. Heavy. Seems like it's at best heavy.
Help me finish this.
No holding back! The power of wind will die hard!
Damn you!
You're out of here. Right, but they're still breathing.
This calls for an igniter!
Lightning. Hit their weakness.
Echo,
That's your
souls of
opening,
kings,
Captain.
give me strength.
Alright. Dealt with. May the weather be decent tomorrow so we can go to the Tower of Insolence. Old? He's not old, is he? How old are you, Basilio? We need to check that when we get a chance.
Ah, you! Silence! Even the Parapus would pity me now! I will not suffer such shame!
That right? Suit yourself, I suppose. But if you ask me, thinking like that's way more exhausting than it's worth. We come from two tribes, but that don't have to mean anything else. We're different, that's all. And I don't see why different folks can't meet in the middle, eh?
Tis as Basilio says. And you've been defeated. Dismount from your gauntlet runner and renounce your campaign for the throne.
I got a Giant Slayer sword.
Applause, please.
Power can be so intoxicating.
Well, that settles that.
And I can't. I have report
Isn't
requests.
that... Hmm?
Can I hang out with people at night when I just did things? No. Also, nobody wants to hang out. I was lied to.
Ah, close your eye.
Do you want to go report quests? We can go do that. But I want to wait till, like, after we get the tower done. So what does a young man do with his time at night if nobody wants to hang out? Work on my royal virtues? I need to get my eloquence up. Y'all want to go speak? It has been a while since we debated anyone, anywhere. You know what? Do I not see the racist failure of a man before me?
What is it?
You cretin, I never wanted to lay eyes upon your visage again, but like a gentleman I kept my word. I've informed my supporters I relinquish my bid for the throne. In any case, if I couldn't fell you, I could never defeat Luis. No, in truth, I knew I was bested from the start. What chance had I against the sheer might of Luis, but in my pride I couldn't bring myself to admit it. Okay, when do you stop being racist? Or just never? That's okay. Well, I don't know about it. It's gonna have to be okay, because you continue to exist. If I'm not going to kill you, then I have to accept that you'll be racist forever. Not ideal, but you know what? To be racist does not mean you deserve death. Just saying. It's like when, like, people are, like, pro-Palestine, and then other people be like, you know, like, it'll be like queer people being pro-Palestine, they'll be like, other people be like, you know that they would kill you, right? You know that they're homophobic, right? It's like, and what if they are? That's the difference between me and a Zionist, is just because somebody might want me dead or might not agree with me, does not mean that I need them dead. Call it what you want. What do we do, y'all? Work on our eloquence. We're gonna go get in a debate. There's a weather soothsayer nearby, but we're just gonna, like, wait it out. Where does a man go to speak to the masses?
Let's go.
Near the pharmacy.
Hey.
Okay, I don't need to be in the pharmacy. We have not collected Magla at the head in a hot minute. Let's go ahead and grab that while we're here. Look at it, dense as absolute hell.
You there?
I came to see the King's Rock.
Hang on. What if...
I'm gonna cut that out of the video. But if you notice it cuts because I started choking. So jot that down. We're okay though. Wrong pipe and all of that. How much Magla? 1,500? No, that was 15,000. Damn. Okay. I almost died. Oh, we're gonna go debate people. I hope nobody wants to debate. I hope I just get to preach at the people.
This place.
I hope I do well. It's been a minute, and last time I did one of these, I failed terribly.
Oi!
You're the one who coerced Lady Joanna's confession out of her and got her executed before the masses. Do you intend to suppress sanctism as king? You are not going to protect the pagan faith, are you? Faith is an individual. Wow, usually I struggle to pick one of these. This is a very clear, like, this is my favorite response. Faith is an individual choice. As individuals, we must be free to follow the faith of our choice. What a life that would be. Not that I don't have ideas like that when I was young myself. If that kid takes the throne, it's gonna be a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. You know, I'd never seen Aladdin. It is what it is. I never saw Finding Nemo until I was in high school, and in my French class one day, Mrs. Edwards, she phoned it in. She said, "We're watching Finding Nemo in French." And I said, "No. Yes." and The Little Mermaid. We watched Finding Nemo and Little Mermaid. I don't know if in the same day, probably not the same day. But I saw both of those in French, and those were the first time I saw either one of those. And I don't know, wasn't. God, my brain's dead. I'm so sorry. Okay, my eloquence is up. How much is it up? Okay, it's uppity up. Not enough, but it was up. Okay. Now we have 2 days.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
When do I get to check in on the prince now that he's broken free from the curse? I want to see him.
Have a look.
Him having 2 slits in his eyebrow, which I'm sure it's not an aesthetic choice for him. I'm sure it's like, you know, he's a hardworking man who got scarred. But like, cool look on him. I wish I could be that cool. And you might think, you can just put slits in your eyebrows, be free. It doesn't suit me.
Right.
There's this thing where people, it's a fine line between expressing yourself and doing what you want. And like at times using your creativity to defy your native form and like reshaping it. But also doing things that do suit who you are at your core. And I'm fun, and I'm edgy, and I'm crazy, and I'm cool. I'm not eyebrow slit. There's just something about me that's just not eyebrow slit. Now, what's the weather looking like? We might have to go to the ship to find out, but let's try to go.
Let's go.
To the Tower of Insolence. But what's the weather looking? The weather. What's the weather looking like?
Everyone's here.
Please, God, let it be normal. Please, Lord. Well, now I'll talk to the Oracle.
Well then.
Because if it's not going to be better tomorrow, then I'm just going to go today and just suck it up.
All right then.
Let's go.
Soothsayer's up here.
What'll I do?
The Dry Seer.
Let us.
Better the Dry Seer than the pompous one over in Briley. It's gonna be fine tomorrow, so we're just gonna chill today. Anybody want to hang out? Who want me?
Isn't that...
Wilkenberg. I want to get further with my friendship with Alonso, this big wet-eyed man. He's a deceitful man who I love. Today... Today... I'm thinking about if I want to tell you the story I almost started telling you. It's not that deep. I'm going to tell it to you now, but just like, it's not a whole story. It's today I skipped out on some dig. One of my favorite people in the world, I just like didn't solidify plans I had with them. We like lightly formed plans yesterday, and usually you check in and completely form them. And I was like, I'm just gonna not completely check in, and if he doesn't completely check in, it's gonna be what it is. And we did one of those, so that's all I'm saying. She's from the Holkenmont region. Isn't that interesting? I've decided I must put my life on the line. For what? Oh, for that terrible man that she used to serve with. My dad was a Marine. I've mentioned this before. He used to serve with a man named Constantine.
Hail.
And I'm not going to say the rest of what I want to say about Constantine's wife and my dad. But YK, you criminals. Phew. Are your preparations in order? 'Tis difficult to relax with the final battle looming on the horizon. I need to stop drinking it on the YouTube. What do you mean I'm trying to expose this random man's wife for cheating? Like, bitch, nobody knows, nobody cares, mind your own business. 'Tis difficult to relax with the final battle looming on the horizon. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Rodanthe. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth, through a fair and honest duel. I doubt he'd fight fair. He's a terrible man, though he looks like he's built right.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor? But surely... No, you are right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. You've changed drastically as well. We all be out here changing. But like the seasons. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no objections. I don't mind. Can I get a witness? Y'all know fucking, if I lost it all today, would you stay? Would my love be enough to stimulate if shit hit the fan? That's a Katy Perry song that I like. So jot that down. There's a Katy Perry song that I actually like, not just like, I love. Except for I just like the verses. Hate the chorus. I almost like a Katy Perry song. No offense to that woman. She seems... She doesn't seem evil. Despite what the nuns might say. Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows and grand trad. I've heard word that Rodanthe is preparing for another execution. I'm so sorry I'm annoying. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. They don't make gallows like they used to. I haven't been to a gallows nary never. Though, I say that, but have gallows not just taken a different name? We still have gallows. Ah, there he is. Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst. But fear not, in the name of the honorable order of knights, we shall render judgment upon these eight pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait.
Rodanthe, halt.
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution? We're here to stop you, sister.
No.
Yes.
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight, that a defecting vagrant would bluster at the knight commander himself?
No.
Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather. And so, Rodanthe, I challenge you to a duel. Well, I thought we said we weren't going to duel him because he's going to murder you in an underhanded manner. And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. Hey, Duel A. You would gamble your life for this. You would be no match for me besides. Do you then mean to run for my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order? Calm down.
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Slater is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi.
The people? Nice, Tom. Knock it, Tom. Sir? You will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Slater, to me.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful, Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready. Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth. Haha, that will be quite unnecessary. Nakatam. Underhanded indeed! What? I can't move.
Absurd.
Fool, you and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching. Nakatum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain, Nakatum. What the? Fight me, bitch!
It was you.
Fight me! I told you, Slater. Do not interfere.
You cur.
Wait against despair. I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How?
Rodanth.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Enough reading for me. What's wrong?
Rodanth.
Your skills have dulled, Rodanth. And that Nakatum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism Oh! Who are your parents? Propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability. She may have been propped up, lifted up by her lineage, but she was held in place and sustained by her own skill. Has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my words.
Do you think it easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
Committing to that voice for him? Nightmare. Burning my throat out. It hurts, sister. A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. But the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail!
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we got to step in. Men. Men with ears. Parapus men. Menage a trois of Parapus men. You know what? I wouldn't mind. Maybe I wouldn't skip out on that. But also, maybe I shouldn't say that, because then I'm choosing them for their race. This is a fetishization of the Parapus. Take them away. Aye, sir.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle these in a duel. Not really a bloke to fair fight, is he? Hey, who are you? Wearing your puffed up coat in the middle of what looks to be a desert. Don't let a desert fool you. You ever been in a desert at night? It's cold. It's fucking cold. Sometimes. I mean, Yuma, Arizona, it wouldn't be cold, but the drop was notable, but still warm. Ah, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're Knight of the Shadow Guard. Rodon's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody. Hubby custody? I don't know why I said that. You've really helped us out. We'd been waiting for a chance to catch Rodon with a red-handed overstep in his bounds. I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I've been asked to help expose Rodon's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seemed pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rodan to step down of his own volition. I wanted to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived, and now it is an outcome most unfortunate. Well, you brought him to justice.
No. True.
You are right, and I'd not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've already investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. Yo, shit's fucked. Also, America's an oligarchy. Now, am I saying an oligarchy is a bad thing? Yes. Because nobody that fights and sacrifices their life to money, or that inherits money, is of sound mind, much less sound heart and spirit. Sorry, rich people. Sorry, Lady Gaga. I'm sure you got $1 million, Lady Gaga. You're rich now. I don't know what to tell you. You're the people's girl. Ever since you did fucking The Sound of Music at the fucking wherever you performed The Sound of Music song, and all the moms liked you. You've been America's sweetheart, Lady Gaga. But you got $1 million. I'm nervous, but I do like you. But you're on thin ice. But I'm just saying, I need to shut my whore mouth. You can't call it a whore mouth because I skipped out on dick. Would a whore skip out on dick? I don't think so, because a whore's about their money. Lady Gaga. Okay. We've already investigated his home. It had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong... I've read this. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. Beautiful. Also, how fun to see him arrested by Parapuss of all people. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight. Cheers to that. He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. Of course you have.
Yeah.
I think you certainly have. As always, you helped to dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodanth, I'd thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Slater. I got snot in my nose. That's where it belongs, to be fair. I just don't want it there. Just like poop in a butt. Does poop belong in a butt? Yeah. But anytime there's poop in my butt, I'm like, get out of here. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the porcelain. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me. I want Kraft mac and cheese. Kraft dinner for you Americans, hey. I want a Kraft mac and cheese so bad. Am I allowed to have it? Yo, can we talk about tuna and mercury? Now, I'm eating chunk light tuna in a pouch. So, you know, it's not as mercury heavy as it could be. So it is what it is. But I have been eating at least 2 packets of tuna every day since 2021. It is 2025. It's been 4 years. And I've been meaning to, for 4 years, Google, am I going to be okay in regards to mercury and other fish-based heavy metals? I finally Googled it after 5 years because I have ADHD. And there's like just so many posts of people being like, hey guys, I've been eating 2 cans of tuna every day for 2 months. Am I going to be okay? And it's people being like, you'll be okay, but you have to stop. In addition to the heavy metals, which are going to poison you and you're going to have too many, by far, you also need variety in your diet. And oh no, though I don't show the signs of mercury poisoning other than my short-term memory, not the best. So that's good, but I should still avoid it. 2, I don't know if I'm going to, because what do I replace tuna with? Shrimp? Is shrimp less mercurial? I'll look into that. What a night! I love shrimp. I do love shrimp. I love tuna. It's so quick and easy and cheap and nummy enough. Queen Elizabeth or whatever was putting mercury on her face every day. She didn't come out okay though. But nobody comes out of this life okay. That's how it ends. I don't want to die to a tuna fish, though. No offense to fish. Life is life. You know, namaste, we are equal beings. I'm dropping controllers. No offense to tuna fish, but I will not die by your fin. I'm so sorry. Much less Mercury. Mercury's not even alive. You want Mercury to kill me? Fucking you wish. You're named after a planet. You're not even like the original Mercury. You're named after somebody greater than you. I say that as somebody who is not a junior, but a third. I'll play the game. But I'm just saying, tuna fish wants me dead. But I love tuna fish. Also, I'm not eating the cheese puffs and the McDonald's cheeseburgers that y'all are eating, so I can't have a little bit of tuna. But y'all can have a McDonald's cheeseburger and a Milano cookie. Garrison has Milano. Hey guys, Garrison has Milano cookies in his cabinet, and I don't know. I think I just like made this up. Every time I see them, I go Milano cookie. Garrison, are you gonna have a Milano cookie? And it's like the most annoying thing in the whole world. But I've just been obsessed with his Milano cookie. So he's had these 2 bags of Milano cookies, so he's doing all right. And I got some of the same people that make Milano cookies, but I got the other cookies. We both bought these expensive. They're not that expensive. Let's talk about that. Like, we're just not playing the game. We're just chatting. Hey, guys. Might as well make my video big. Hey, we'll get back to the game. Those fancy cookies, don't get me wrong, they're not cheap. But, like, they're not too bad. And Lindor truffles and Ghirardelli chocolates, which I keep in a bowl. We've been over this many times, if you know what I'm talking about. We keep those around the house. And, like, they're not cheap. But they used to feel a lot more expensive, because you used to be able to get a big old bag of Snickers for like $3.50, and then the bag of the Ghirardellis was like $13, and like it wasn't as many, and you thought, ooh, 13 versus $3, $4, that's a crazy difference. That's a striking difference. Those other ones are expensive. But nowadays, when a bag of Snickers is $9 and a bag of Ghirardelli is still $13 for some reason, am I crazy? Yeah. That's Vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the Knight's Virtues. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you know what? My energy picked up. I'm not stuttering over my words anymore. I did convert this into energy somehow, which is crazy because it is what alcohol's what pop quiz? A depressant. Okay, let's go ahead and get through this. We are an hour into this video and we have not even hit the Tower of Insolence. We've hit Insolence, don't get me wrong, but not the Tower. A second Insolence has hit the Tower. No offense to 9/11. Terrible, terrible nightmare. It's a shame that tragedies just as bad as that have been enacted by the US to other countries many, many, many times before and since then. Now, we still didn't deserve 9/11. Nobody deserves these tragedies. Oh God. Cool, I got 2 new archetypes. Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I am sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? I feel as though I've gotten more support from the knighthood, thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. One time, and I went to public school. You can't tell. Though I did also live on base. Sometimes I went to those DoD schools, which are public schools, maybe. I don't know. What do those count as? Those were good schools. But all the kids are fucking military kids, so they're all sheltered, idiotic children of like type A racist dads. So that was a nightmare. But the actual schools are pretty good. I learned Mandarin Chinese. Can I get a ni hao? Can I get a xin yin hao? Can I get a fucking can I get a jun shang shi kuai le? Can I get a wo he ni xin lin chen tong shu di chu zhen travel dream 1,000 miles 相会在北京老爸朋友 You know that one? Y'all don't know that one.
I'll definitely.
I'm gonna say it. Because I almost, my impulse went to say sorry I'm so annoying up on this YouTube channel. But I'm actually going to speak a truth right now.
All right then.
I love being annoying on my YouTube channel. And I highly recommend you go do the same on your YouTube channel. Or actually on mine, go in the comments right now and be annoying. Say you're, call me a slur. Call me a Don't be annoying in my comments. I won't delete it. I'll just cry. Who wants to hang out in the lounge? Are you Juna? I was already in the lounge. I am sitting at the counter at the diner on the corner. There's a girl who looks like a goldfish. She is wearing her spotted dress. And I tried to talk to her.
Hey.
And she talked to me back. I love Tom's Diner. I love Tom's Diner so much. What a song. And it's so simple and human in every way, from the vocal to the production, which is minimal, to the lyricism, to the melody. Wow. Wowie zowie. Suzanne Vega. You know what? The other day at the store, I saw a Suzanne Vega CD, and I said, I know that's right. Okay, let's hang out. What'd you say about Myrtis? Hey Slater, if you're ready, do you think we could pick up those air caloos we need from Myrtis? Oh, Myrtis got poisoned doing a good thing. No good deed goes unpunished, says the cynicist who needs to be kicked off of Facebook and kicked in the teeth. But if you kick a cynicist in the teeth, you just further their beliefs. God is cruel like that. God is funny like that. Only if you have the time, of course. I'm afraid of going alone, so come with me, please. No problem, sister. Wait! Is it nighttime? I'm not wasting my day that I need to be going to the... It's nighttime, right? Nuts. We're headed to a forest outside Brylehaven. A carriage can get us there quickly, so let's be off. It is nighttime, okay.
Here.
You know what? I need to be sitting at the counter at the diner on the corner. I need to be out of the house. It's been a minute. And I think it's time for me. And I also think there's a value in like being alone in public. I don't know about you guys. I so rarely go into public alone. And when I do, it's like for a task. It's never to like linger. Back in 2015, when I lived in like downtown Tucson, Arizona. I used to go to this little tea place across from my Herbert living apartment. And just sit and watch the people out the glass window and drink like a mint cold tea out of a glass. And I carried this YSL like envelope bag with me because I used to be a girl. And I had this long hair and these like beautiful clothes. And again, I used to be a girl, a pretty girl. And just drink my tea and watch. I was sitting at the diner on the corner with the counter. I need to talk to Suzanne Vega. Here we are. I was tied up and left to die. Oh, I forgot. This is sick. Not sick, but it's dark. I was tied up and left to die here. A field of Erica flowers and the leaves we need. I can almost hear the song I sang to myself back then. A song of hope, of wanting to live. Not Juna singing fucking slave hymns. I'm sorry. Funny, isn't it? I came to loathe these flowers so much. I never wanted to see them again, and now I'm here because I need them. That nightmarish experience gave me the ability to tell what the leaves look like, and now I can help someone who's helped me because of it.
Then,
When I look at it that way, it's almost as though I survived that hell for a reason. It gives it some significance. Fate is strange, isn't it? Fate's funny. Fate's funny and forever is tired. I've been saying this.
yes.
We're saving Myrtis, but I can't help but feel like I'm being saved too.
Yep.
I can't imagine we need more than this. I just hope it works. I didn't revert. I'm here in the place where my worst nightmares came true and I haven't changed.
Honestly.
I'd thought that. Well, I thought that if I had to show that form to anyone ever again, I might be alright if that person was you. Don't fall in love with me. Euphordia loves me, and I like can't handle like multiple people loving me because I don't know how to say no to people because I'm like a big flirt and also like bad at saying no to people. Okay, so because I got enough dick for like 20 people, so what do you mean I can't have 20 people on my dick? Like, says who? Says who? I could get 20 people pregnant. I could have 20 children in 9 months. And I don't because what? Decency? You better fucking thank me. You can just knock somebody up. You can just sling your dick. And so severely affect life and potentially create life. Same thing for slinging puss. You can sling puss, sling it the right way at the right time. What do you mean?
What?
You got it.
I mean what I said, no more, no less.
I'm going home.
Anyway, we're done here. Let's get back to Barlhaven and to Myrtis. I'm glad Myrtis got redeemed. Hate to see a gingered-haired woman be scorned.
Murtis.
Oh, it's Myrtis? I've been saying Myrtis, which made it uglier than it needed to be. It's Myrtis. Murder Inc. What do y'all know about Murder Inc? Y'all are too white for that one, huh? IYKYK. This is for my people. I'm white! What do you mean this is for my people? IYKYK, bitch. I'm so sorry. I forgot I was white. That excuse doesn't hold up though now, does it? Okay.
Hey.
I'm sure it's a struggle to speak, but I gathered some leaves that can counteract the poison.
Hey.
I'm sure I'm the last person you wanted to come to your rescue, but the feeling was likewise when you saved me.
Please.
You love singing more than anything, don't you? Losing your voice is unacceptable. I only hope it works.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness, your voice! I owe you both for this, but why go through all that for me? Should be obvious, no? I'm grateful to you, and as someone who shares your passion for singing, I understand all too well what it would be like to lose my voice.
And then?
There are some things I can only express through singing. I'm sure you're the same way. And besides, I never got a chance to hear you sing. Tuna, I'm glad you're better, Mortis. Frustrated is what I am. She's better than me in every possible way. I'm from a poor bog of a town in the middle of nowhere. Where's she from? I was the best singer in the village, so I came to the big city. But everyone here, all over the country even, they're so focused on you, they won't give a country girl like me half a second, much less a song. You've heard a dirty Missouri boy. We got a dirty Missouri girl. Give her some grace. Last year I got to headline for this festival and thought it might be... I'm so sorry, my big break. But then you just had to barge in. But it don't matter. I lost you the second I thought to pull you down with some dirty schemes. Coming here didn't change who I was deep down. Hearing you sing live, though, my jaw hit the floor. I could feel the emotions flooding out from you. You just wanted everyone to be happy. I ain't never been so miserable. I figured I'd head on home, but then there was that sneaky-looking scientist.
You know?
I really am sorry about that outfit.
Then...
We can apologize to Capra for that one later, together. And it's far too early for you to conclude I've outclassed you.
Fine.
You're a stronger person. Someone who'd risk their own safety to protect someone else. Wouldn't you agree, Slater? I want to hear you sing, sister.
Right.
Yep.
Same here. I want to hear a song that comes from your heart. Fine, you can drop in next time I have a stage. Good luck booking that stage you speak of. That's a reference. That's not me being mean to Murtis. I like Murtis. God, do you remember that? IYKYK. TIFMP. This is for my people. Music encourages us. It comforts us, supports us. It pulls us by the hand when we can't take another step, and it walks alongside us. When the ground feels like it's opened up beneath you, it's the magic that lifts you back up. It saved me once, and I want to offer that to everyone.
Hey.
That's why I sing, Myrtis, so if you're ready to take that on, I'll be waiting for you on the grand stage. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll knock you off your high horse soon enough. Should be fun. When that day comes, you'll have to be the judge, Slater. I want to hear them sing together, Cynthia Erivo in Ariana Grande style. I can sense Juna's passion for singing and her deep trust in me. My level's at 7.
I love
Battle
singing
hypnosis
so much.
while in reserve. Juna will gain experience at normal rate. Yay! That was a cute story. I like that one. I got hella Magla.
And the age of a new
Now we have got to get to the Tower of Insolence. And then we've got to what? Get to bed. Okay. So we'll probably get to the Tower of Insolence and then close out this video. On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. Money! Donald Trump used to host the show The Apprentice. The Celebrity Apprentice also existed. You can assume what that's like. It's The Apprentice with celebrities. I know, crazy. I didn't really watch TV, much less that TV. I saw the Celebrity Apprentice season with Joan Rivers because I pirated it because I had a Joan Rivers phase. Queer, you see. And that was such, if not a good show, a good season at the very least. That was so good. And the theme song was money, 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 money. That song, you know what I'm talking about? Mr. Krabs' fucking anthem. And, put him back in a position where we can, like, enjoy that he's, like, what he is. Because right now, he's in a position where we just... Enough politics. But just know, I don't shut myself up so as to be apolitical and non-abrasive. I shut myself up because politics are very boring. I'm not apolitical, non-abrasive. I stand very actively against Donald Trump, and even more so than him, the mindsets of the people that he emboldens. Got any unfinished business around here? We've got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where we all will be settled. Let us leave no intention unrealized, if the prince would want it that way. I genuinely thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Monteria's restaurants while we all still can. But I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time.
Right then.
This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with. I love my titties. Me and Harry were talking the other day about how both of us, no matter how skinny we have been in our lives, even at our skinniest, we're people that had titties. Man, I want to hang out with him. I'm deeply, desperately not allowed to because we have to go to the what? The Tower of Insolence. But I want to go. I want to hang out with Basilio. God, I want to jump off here. I just want to run and jump and trip over like a vine and fall into the ground and scrape myself and lay there and react to my pain for a moment and then laugh at the mistake I made and look up at the sun and feel a bug crawl on me and get up and dust myself off and walk back. Tired legs, thighs burning as I go up a hill. Maybe even like feeling my face fill with allergies as I come back. Growing hungry and hungrier for a sip of water. As I hear just the sounds of nature and the crunch of like foliage beneath my feet. That sounds lovely. That's what I need. Okay, what are we doing? I got lost for a moment. We have to go on the ship, and then we have to go to the Tower of Insolence, and then I have to go to bed. How do I get on my ship, you guys?
Let's head there right away.
Let us finish this drink. We need to close out this video without finishing the drink. That'd be foolish. Y'all ever seen a white 3D... A white first gen 3DS? Hey, what if it's covered in stickers? Now, don't think that I did this. This is one of Garrison's mini 3D. Y'all want to see some 3DSs? Hey, guys. Welcome back to... I'm going to show you a bunch of junk. It's not junk, but a bunch of things. Now, let me make it clear, as we get into this. At this point in my life, I've gotten into not just not over-consuming, but maybe even under-consuming. I've been very focused on reducing myself down to the important things and the forever things. And whenever I do buy things, I try to buy things that will be, in my mind, forever things that will last me and that will be my that. Whether it's a headphone or a coat or whatever, it will be my pair of headphones, my coat that I use for a while. As opposed to somebody who used to overindulge. I have multiple pairs of headphones at this point because I used to overindulge. I'm looking to reduce. With that said, me and Garrison both did used to like really enjoy collecting, which is nothing wrong with. So, where do we start? This isn't all of them. There's more downstairs, but these are the ones that are up here. Here's a bunch of... These are not 3DSs. This is a DSi, and then 3DS Lites, right? And then we get to the 3DS family of... Oh, wait. Regular Nintendo DS. First gen Nintendo DS. I believe this in North America was only released with Nintendogs and Friends as a bundle. This is Garrison's, though, not mine, so I don't know how he obtained it. And then we get into 3DSs, which, yeah, a lot of them are missing. We have a gloss pink first gen, very beautiful. I could do an ASMR video of these. I probably should. My ASMR videos perform the best, and while I'm not on YouTube for views, I do like making things that people enjoy. Like, it feels good. Two 2DSs. Of varying colors. The white one I just showed you. And then we have my old, I used this. I used to have an Animal Crossing one that I used for years and then got rid of. This I have been using since 2015, and I used it a lot. 2016 I played a lot of 3DS, and I carried usage of this pretty consistently into 2019. That's where I kind of fell off of it. But I also think 2019 and 2020, I switched over to a new 3DS, non-XL. Right now the faceplates don't match, don't worry about it. But this is my current 3DS. I don't play it that often because I used to play a little bit more often, like last year, because I'd keep it in my little bag, but this is so portable, I can keep this in my little bag, so. And there's more junk, there's more me showing things in a gameplay video where it's not relevant. You can see a Wii U behind me because... God, American consumption knows no end, but it's not just Americans, so let me be nice. Off we go. To what? The Tower of Insolence. Poor insolent souls.
Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
I love that we got a good day. Like the last day was good weather. Like how fortunate for me. I know we can fly, but it's so far.
Now there's a spot where
It's your call.
Now, we're not going to do the Tower of Insolence today. We're going to come and hit this tomorrow morning in a different video where I'll be sober and I will recheck our intel at that time.
Let's move out.
So just know this video is coming to an end. As it's coming to an end, how are we all feeling? What did y'all think about this video? Anybody want to hang out?
Gotta do it.
Well, that sucks.
Sam?
Heard a lot of talk about how the Sanctus Church Fat Cats had her hand in running the Igniter experiment facility. That's one of the reasons I don't like those damn Sanctus monks. The Lady Rella's the only one that in that mess I respect. I know that's right. Get that down. I have not talked to him in a minute. As we speak, my son feels a new wind, that of a new land. You're not wearing your necklace, where is it, baby? To know that he is beside me where he belongs has made our journey all the more meaningful. I love him. Alright, what do you want to do with this free time? We could cook. Cooking food doesn't take time, actually. Do you have a book for eloquence? Can I make anything? Seemingly not. Do y'all... I talked to Harry about this yesterday. Do y'all have... First of all, when y'all hit the servo... One, do you get into a Whis bar? And if so, which one do you get? Hashtag / it better have macadamia in it or else you made the wrong choice. Now... Oh look, girls at the table. I wanted to ask, do you enjoy my cooking? I'm so accustomed to using traditional recipes passed down through my family, so I worry you might have some reservations about the flavors. I'm an adventurous eater. Like, the more novel something is, the more excited I am by it. I'm sure there's a limit to that, because if you were like, here is the dung sandwich, I'd be like, you know, it's not to toot my own open-minded horn, but I wouldn't be like, ugh, nasty, what's wrong with you? But I might be like hesitant. I might choose something else before that. See, when I prepare these dishes, I weave in some incantations while I'm adding the spices. It should give you enough energy to participate in some tough battles. Maybe I should have more reservations about the human dung sandwich, though. Maybe that speaks to where I'm at. Okay. Do you think any of these books work on your elocution? What is the word? Eloquence. Which is tied to elocution, BT dubs. I'm not far off. What's this? A book for practicing reading and writing with pictures and large letters throughout. Basilio is written and sketched in it. I love him. This is how Basilio practiced writing. Looking through it really makes you feel what kind of life he's lived. Imagination. I don't think I have a book for eloquence. I'm gonna just read the baby's first letters. It's a book meant to teach reading and writing. Illustrations of food and animals have their names in big letters, and I see traces of Basilio practicing in the margins. The paper is worn, probably from being traced over so much. The names Basilio, Fidelio, Rella, and Luis have been written many times. This game is so fucking sweet and tragic. They tucked a lot of humanity into this crazy little game. Look at my little fucking bitch boots. I'm wearing little bitch boots. Okay. He seems to have written the words eat, sleep, run, and escape a lot. Makes you wonder what kind of life Basilio and Fidelio really led. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold, just like him.
All right.
I deeply love Basilio. Like, really, really deeply love Basilio.
Hey, did you see outside?
Hoy there. Have you thought to have a look outside? I'm stopping us for a moment. A beautiful place to share with Maria.
Long thought to be a fairy tale, the decaying estate stretches across an island in the sky before them. A floating island would be remarkable enough, but the remnants of man-made architecture found here is the true marvel. And yet, those who could see it in the sky through magical means were forbidden from speaking a word of it by the sanctus powers that be. The gauntlet runner descends upon legend, its occupants unable to fathom what sort of civilization could have thrived among the ruins.
I want to see it. Oh, wow.
That's...
It says floating. It's floating, right? If I move, it won't come crashing down? Could it be? Ah, unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. I nearly passed on to the heavens just by looking at this. An island floating in the sky? I thought stuff like this only existed in storybooks. I've also heard those legends about the ancient people who lived among the clouds. I can't believe I'm actually seeing it in person. Oi! Take a look at that. There's some wreckage on that floating island over there. An impossibly tall stone tower with glass windows. But it's definitely man-made.
What do you mean?
They're all worse for wear, but it resembles the basement level of that dragon temple, doesn't it? I wonder how it got wrecked like that. Remnants of our civilization. By war.
Look at that.
Yes, but...
If a country that had technology and magic that advanced went to war, I can't even imagine how destructive and horrible that might be. Can I tell y'all about how, like, I don't fear a nuclear war killing humanity? I maybe even encourage it. No, that's a little bit too chaotic. JK, lol. This is all that remains of someone's dreams. Thinking about it like that, it really gets me down. Dreams, you say? Then perhaps it's a lesson for us. No matter the magnitude of your accomplishments, all will be lost eventually. Period. Don't sound so down, boy. The transient nature of this world is what allows us to create new things. Thinking about once prosperous civilizations has helped me to broaden my wisdom. What about my eloquence?
Now then.
Well then, if we're all done pontificating, I think everyone living in the now would like us to get back on track.
Here.
My throat hurts so bad from drinking alcohol, which is what? A depressant, but also a what? It dehydrates you. That plus voices plus tired plus vape weed plus having a sensitive little baby throat. cut the camera's dead ass, my vocal cords are on fire. Thank God I skipped out on some dick. Cause Lord knows I would have thrown that thing down boots and torn myself up on it. Okay. No offense to me or my father who wants to raise a dignified son. I'm a dignified son. I'm a proud, strong man who sucks a dick down boots. So it is what it is. You better take pride in me because I can do damn near anything, including sucking a dick down boots. I don't trust this to you. I've made sure to capture all the little details so you can properly describe the scene to people who haven't seen it yet. For Maria. We need to hang out with Maria next chance we get. Because I'm trusting that we get another chance.
One of bravery or something else altogether. The Gauntlet Runner, disturbing countless years of unbroken silence, lands confidently in front of the tower.
Another tower. It's gonna be built just like every other tower / spire we've been to, I'm sure. You know it's a proper tower when it's massive even from the sky. Wonder how many floors it has. We're to find and defeat a monster here, yes? Right, defeat the Zealkrupos and bring back the Bramblethorn baton. All this to prove we're strong enough to take on Luis. Bit much, yeah? But without anyone else to turn to, he was contemplating taking on Luis by himself. We couldn't let that stand. Right, taking down Luis is our charge. So let's prove we're up to it.
True.
Putting your metal to the test every once in a while is good for you. Monsters like these should pose no threat by comparison to Luis anyways. And if there's treasure to be gained in the process, we truly kill two birds with one stone.
Got a sec?
This is a real monster den, alright. I can already sense them. Take it slow, Slater. You know I'm gonna grind this place down boots after we do what we need to do in it. You know what else I do down boots? Sucking dick. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I'm gonna shut this little whore mouth before it sucks a dick down boots. God. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for putting up through a rough start of the video where you could tell that I was in my head too much. And then continuing to put up with me through all the being a little too loose. And showing you what's in my little cinema roll cream shop bag. So, it was a journey here today, you and I and all of our Metaphor ReFantazio group. And the adventure will continue next time. Like and subscribe. Okay, bye. Bye. Don't like, don't subscribe. Cut the cameras. Dead ass. Bye.